Hey, it's Ben Wise from ZOAR Fitness, and I just want to talk a minute about my ebook, Breathwork for the Sport of Fitness. So really, the end goal of this book is for you to perform better in the sport of fitness, right? And we're just taking the lens of the breath and saying, okay, this is the tool that we're using. We can use it a bunch of different ways and actually get really in depth in all of those examples and sample protocols and all that stuff. But how can we look at the breath and how can we get you to perform better at the sport of fitness through training the breath, right? And there's obviously many ways that we can do that, but the first thing we actually do, if we back up from there, is in the first part of the book is that we look at the actual physiology of what's going on. So we need to know, what is actually going on in the body, and so that we can maybe sidestep some of the pseudoscience and a lot of the misinformation out there and really get down to okay, this is what's going on, right? And that's why, in part two, these tools and these sample protocols are actually useful and important and can help actually elicit a better performance from you, right? And not all tools work for every single person. So we need to know what athletes or what kind of athletes or what avatars of athletes would work for this sample protocol versus some other protocol, right? So for example, you wouldn't give the same athlete two different strength programs and expect the same outcome. People do that all the time for things that they don't understand as effectively, and I think the breath is one of those examples. So if you can understand all the different tools that are available to you, and that's one of the things that I really try to make clear in the book, then you can start to be able to give your athletes or your own performance the boost that it needs because you're actually applying the right tool in the right scenario. And that's sort of what it comes down to, is that if you appropriately apply the breath to your training, all the other adaptation that you're getting becomes elevated, and all of a sudden your game day potential is way higher.